Yo, what's up everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. We appreciate you all tuning back into the live stream. And yes, before you tune to the live stream, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research. Alright, so yeah, let's go over today. Yeah, happy Sunday, guys and gals. So yeah, let's go over today. I'm going to pull up the other chats. Tell also the other team members that we're on live too as well. So yeah, 1 second here. So let's see. I'm going to pull up the other chat here. Alright, join up. Alright, so yeah, this whole team members are on live. So yeah, we're on live now, and I do want to go over today what I'm looking for, what I'm looking at, and yeah, it's gonna be a great one. Yo, Gonzo, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Alright, so yeah, we'll go over Tesla. We'll go over the Qs. I do want to look at the higher time frames first, and then we can break this down on a lower time frame. We'll look at MU. We'll look at, yeah, pretty much everything. So SPY too as well. Yo, so what I'm looking at here now, same thing here. Let's see. Let's go to a 24-hour time frame, and then let's work our way down. So yes, inside the Discord, we don't change anything at all. What I'm looking at is still this empty space and these potter boxes here. I will say, yo, Shango, thanks for sharing the live stream, bro. Really appreciate it, man. I will say, okay, so this is what I'm seeing here, and I know this is going to be a little bit of a bigger box than usual, but we do have empty space here that looks good, so I get it. And what am I meaning by this? I do see this clear gap down, or yeah, this clear gap down, no consolidation. I know it's terrible circle, very terrible. I can see that, and yeah, so just bear with me. I know, not the best box. Yo, Robin, what's up? Happy Sunday. Good to see you. So yeah, I'm ready for tomorrow. Had a great weekend. Feel very refreshed. So, so yeah, I'm looking forward to another great week for sure. All right, so looks like for Tesla, 353 to 383, there is empty space quite above us. So there is that little gap that I'm seeing that I would be targeting to the upside. So as you can see, it looks like, so, oh, hold on, not mean to do that. So it does look like we are inside of this empty, or inside of this area of consolidation. So I'm looking for a break outside of this consolidation area to hit this empty space. And that's what I'm looking for. That's what I like. Looks like we tried it. We tried to get over it, but as you can see, there's no luck there. So maybe by tomorrow, or unless we end up gapping up, if we can get a break and closure above this wall, we do have that empty space there. Also, let's see. Let's go to a possible 2 hour, maybe 4 hour. Maybe even 1 hour. Hold on, give me a second here. Alright, so same thing here. This is what I also see. So I get it. Yeah, there is upside there. We could potentially go tap this empty space to the upside. I can also see that, yeah, so I can also see that we do have a move to this downside. So what am I seeing here first? There's this nice little gap up. So you can easily see that there are, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about like 4 to 5 green candles with no red candles interfering. This is what I would love to take to the downside. In order for me to do this, we would need a potter box, a nice top wall, bottom wall here as well. So yes, basically we are in an area where these candles are going back and forth, of course. You guys and gals know that by now. So yes, we do have this bottom wall that needs to be broken. Two candles closing direct the same wall there. If we can get a break underneath that level there, I will look for that next area of resistance, which is down to this red candle. So yes, right now I'm not going to enter into anything, absolutely not, because we're in the box and also because it's Sunday. So yeah, we're looking for, or at least I'm looking for, that clear break, a nice candle body closure on this time frame or a lower time frame into that empty space which is below us. Yo, what's up, dude? What's the art? So yeah, I pretty don't use any like indicators. All that I use is the Potter boxes. Sorry, I can't even speak right now. Potter boxes and the empty space. So that's literally it. Maybe I use some channels here and there too as well, but that's it. That's all that I use. Obviously, yes, I mean, if you use different things, that's fine. But I'm looking for this empty space, and then I'm looking for that Potter box break. We end up getting a break going into that empty space. So these are the types of, that was that what on Walmart. These are the type of trades that I'm looking for with the members and and I get it. I know it looks very simple. And I'll be honest, it's pretty simple, at least for me. As long as we get those walls correct, that's what I'm looking at, what I'm looking for. Yo, what's up, everyone? Yo, QQQ. Yep, got you. So yeah, we'll do the Qs now. HOOD. Okay, we'll pull up that. If that'll load, that'd be great. IBM. Okay, cool. Yo, Authentic, what's up, bro? Actually, I do want to keep up MU. That looks pretty crazy. So yeah, for the Qs, pretty much same thing. And actually, hold on. Let me grab my charger before before my phone turns off. Yeah, 1 second here, guys. I'm gonna grab my charger. Give me a second here. Yo, I'm back. All right, so yeah, I got the charger. So I don't know why my phone is always like about to like turn off as soon as I'm on live, but yeah, we're here. 1 second. We plugged it in. Yo, Kenny, what's up, bro? Yeah, I can go over AMD. Yeah, no worries. All right, after I plug this in, that'll be great. Been in you since, dude. Fire, man. Yeah, keep up the great work, bro. All right, so for the Qs, let's take a look here. So yes, we'll start on the higher time frame and then we'll work our way down. I do want to get rid of all this. I want to start fresh. Weekly time frame, I could care less about. Obviously, yes, I get it. We could end up continuing, but let's go down to a lower time frame, break this down. What I'm seeing here, so maybe on a possible, let's see, maybe a 1 hour, 2 hour looks good. Hold on, give me 1 second here. All right, so I do see something on the 2 hour, but let me go to a 1 hour chart just to, okay, got it. Yeah, this is what I like. This is something that I would end up getting into if we can get it. So same thing here, guys. Yo, Glock, thanks for sharing the live stream, bro. Really appreciate it. Currently holding AMD. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll look at that too. So yeah, same thing here. Inside the Discord, we don't change anything. Personally, what I'm seeing is we are inside of an area of consolidation. In other words, a Potter box. Yo, Glock, what's up, man? So yeah, what I'm seeing is if we can get this nice break above our top wall, this 576, I'm looking for this next resistance. Of course, I see the next resistance is here. Personally, I do want to try it to these highs here. So that is at 580. But my first TP will be this middle of the move. So from where I want to enter to where I want to exit, the middle of the move is exactly where I take out most of my profits. So, hold on, did not mean to lock it. But yes, right now we're in this consolidation zone, consolidation area. I'm looking for a nice candle body break above that will let us into the empty space. So same thing, how we were able to catch WMT. Once that first TP hits, I'll be honest, I'm trimming most of my contracts and then I'll leave the runners trying to reach that final TP. So you can see why once we call out plays, once those targets hit, I'm pretty much going to get out of those trades. And you can see how we call out all these setups. You see we had a nice little play on Gavin. Shout out to Lawnmower, another member, for Walmart. So yeah, it was a wild week. You can see we wait for those plays. We wait for the empty space. Once we can get it, this was what, Friday, I believe. We go into that empty space there. So let's keep on going here. So that was on the Qs. I do like that 1 hour. I will say though, there's also a move to this downside. So yes, you know, we post all the setups. I focus on the quality time frame setups, the quality trades. You can see, you know, what we end up doing here, how we call out plays when the plays are hitting, when the plays are not hitting. I'm still calling everything out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So on the downside, what I can also see is this. Yo, Thriving, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm ready for another week. It's gonna be great. So AMAT and Q. Okay, open. Oh yeah, we'll go over open too. I did see something there as well. So now, right now, what I'm seeing is this. Beautiful top wall, beautiful bottom wall here. What I can also see is that we do have empty space down here. So I get it. Personally, I do want to see if we can take it all the way down here. I get it. I know that maybe a liable trim at this 564.60. That's what I'm seeing. But I also do want this full move here. So that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking for. I get it. We close at what, that 574 area. So there's just no entry. There's nothing for me to do. So in a play like this, let's just say if I'm waiting for this play here, and there will be a lot of times where we're not even close to, you know, the entry area. So the best thing that I do is just relax, go chill, until we actually get the entry. So like for, what was it? Not even, it could be, hold on, like POTR, I get it, we were very close to the entry, but there's a lot of times where if we're not close to it, we'll wait for it. Once we get those entries, that's what we'll have to do there. So that's what I'm seeing, that's what I'm looking for on the keys. Can I actually leave my 9 to 5 doing trading? Oh dang, my phone isn't even charging. I'm literally on 3%. It's really just depends on your strategy, depends on your capital use. It's all really up to you. So obviously I focus on the higher time frame. You can see what we do here. We focus on these higher time frames, and that's all that I'm looking at. Higher time frame analysis. And yeah, I will be honest, yeah, there will be lots of plays that I do end up hitting, and when we do hit those crazy plays, you can see what we do. Not just me, you can see also the other members. You can see, you can scroll through my gains page just from last week. But yeah, there will be some times where I have to stop out, which is perfectly fine. But I could care less if I lose on one trade, because I know once we do end up getting a a nice position, you can see what I'm aiming for here. So yeah, we'll keep on going though. And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, you can join the free chat or the VIP chat. Links in the bio. And honestly, if you're new here, I would just get the free Discord, talk to the members, say everything. I would pretty much do everything. Oh man, AMD though. Yo Gary, thanks for the follow, bro. I really appreciate it. So AMD, all right. So I do remember this one. So this was the one that I called out for the team. This was okay. So this was on Friday, right? Friday, right before market opened. I told the team member this is what I wanted. We were at what, this 158 area. I was looking for this empty space below us. So remember the 158, my final target was 154. 2 minutes before market opens, I told the members what I wanted to happen here, and I'll be honest, I did end up missing this one. But a few of the members ended up getting in. My contractors didn't want to fill, but we had a couple other ones anyways, so I wasn't really too worried. So we did end up passing that 154 area. So we ended up touching my final TP. A few of the members ended up getting in there. You can see we had those IWM calls. We had, you know, a couple other plays. I wasn't really worried. But and what's crazy about this, so let's go ahead and get rid of this since those final targets ended up hitting. What I can also see here is this. So hold on. This is what I like. Nice top wall there, nice, beautiful bottom wall here. I will say, so even though we already hit those final TPs of mine, we did end up breaking under another box. So yeah, we broke. We ended up closing under this wall here. Now, all that I'm seeing is, yes, we are in this empty space. So, at least on this 4-hour, which looks very crazy. So, that's only if we can continue. I don't see anything stopping us until that 146. So, that will be my final stoppage there. But what I will say is, looks like we... Hold on. Did we hit the imbalance? So, we were like a couple cents away from the imbalance. From what I can see. So, there's two possible options here. Either we bounce here, so we reject this area here, and then we keep bouncing there. Or, and honestly, I would love for it to finish this move to this downside. So that looks honestly really good. And you can see even the plays I ended up calling out. We were at that 158. In my Discord, I tell the team members right before market even opens, I tell them what I'm looking for, what I'm looking at. You can even see it. So this was Friday before, like 10-20 minutes before the market opens, right? Tesla may be done due to hitting that first TP. A and B puts is what I'm looking at. I will post a chart. So I give the team members exactly what I'm looking at. Also, the other plays that did end up hitting too as well. So yeah, it was a beautiful trade. Even though my contracts didn't get filled, a lot of the members ended up getting into as well, touching those entries. What I can also see, so since that move already happened, I do want to go down to a lower time frame and then break it down. Oh yeah, that 2-hour looks great. Hold on, give me a second here. Yeah, I can see a little more. Yeah, just a little bit more. I also seen this 2-hour though, so this is something fresh. This is something that I will definitely wait for. So I get it. I could care less what this move does. I could care less if we finish that. But if we end up continuing to drop, I do see this 2-hour. So there is another POTTERBOX. In other words, another area of consolidation that needs to be broken for me to be able to go into this empty space. So you can see what? Hold on. Let's change the song here. I don't like this song though. Alright, so where are we at? So AMD. So yeah, right now, what do we see? So what am I targeting to the downside? This is what I circle. This clear gap up, fair value gap, whatever you want to call it, whatever makes you sleep better at night. This is what I'm targeting. But we would need to break under this 143 area. So if we can get that nice candle closure under that wall, I would love to see us going into this 139 area. So that looks really good. I will say I do like trading AMD once we get some good, entries, positions. But yeah, pretty good. Yo, Key, thanks for the comment. Really appreciate it. Yo, Jojo, thanks for all the follows. Appreciate all the follows and the likes, guys and gals. Almost 2K likes. Really appreciate it. All right, so that's on AMD. I like AMD a lot. So just remind me in the morning to look at that as well. All right, HOOD, we'll take a look here. And yes, each trade in my Discord exactly the same. And you can see why we wait for those higher. So this is why I'm on the higher time frames as well. I'm not on the 1 minute. I'm not on those 5-minute charts. Maybe if I'm entering the trades, of course, but we chart it on the higher time frames. We're looking for that higher time frame move. So just like all the members, just like what? That little AEO. We're on the 1 week chart. You can see, boom, AEO, Walmart. You can see how we call out plays, gave the contracts I was looking for. We end up getting in. And yeah, if one play doesn't work, another one, we look for another opportunity. So like what? That AEO, this was on, what, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, Friday. AEO. Look at that. Crazy. So this is what we're looking for. And yeah, shout out to the ladies as well. So see all the other games from the other members inside the Discord. So that's what I'm looking for. And so we did HOD, we did AMD. I do like that a lot. Probably my favorite one so far. So I do want to go over HOD. Let's go to a lower time frame, break it down. Let's see. All right, so AMD down 20. Oh wow, yeah, that's crazy. All right, so as of right now, ooh, okay. I see it a lot. I see something that I like, something that maybe I'll write this down too. So maybe I'll go ahead and write this down. So for HOOD. Yo, Jeff, what's up, man? Good to see you, my guy. NBIS. All right, cool. Yeah, no worries. All right, so as of right now, I do see that, yes, we do have a nice POTTERBOX. We almost got over, well, we did get over it, but sellers ended up gaining control. So these boxes, these areas of consolidation are very important. It tells me when I can get in. It tells me if I have to take profit. It also tells me if I have to stop out, which is perfectly fine. Right now, though, dang, I will say, I feel like we may end up gapping up if we do. What I can see, yes, is, yeah, if we don't end up punching back in this, going up and filling this empty space already, I would love to see if we can break above that 110. So, see two body candles closing directly at the same wall. If we can get a nice break, unless if we end up gapping up, of course, finishing this move, do want to see that 110 into this empty space here. So each trade is the same. Literally each trade is the exact same. Empty space and those POTTERBOXes. Empty space. We get in positions, and not even just that Thursday. You can see what we did Wednesday, what a few of the members on those queues. Shout out to working but making some trades. So yeah, you know, a lot of people in my Discord are, you know, they have families, you know, they're very busy, they can't trade, look at the screen the whole entire day. So yes, we have those end of day swings and also those day trades in the morning too as well. All right, so that was the HOD. That's what I like there. I'll keep an eye on that. So MU, let's take a look here. TWLO, yo, Ghost, what's up, bro? Yeah, I got you. Let's do it. So we did, probably got to go over this too. All right, so TWLO, this is what I'm seeing here. So I will say, I like it. I just know that, yeah, these contracts on to best, so this is definitely a lotto for sure. There is still this empty space, so this is exactly what I'm targeting. This is exactly what I like. Yo, Leah, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Yeah, thanks for the gifts as well. So yeah, honestly, I'm ready for tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Great week. That's what I'm aiming for. So yeah, what I can see is, yes, we have the empty space, 24 hours. So if you aren't familiar with what we do here, end of day swings is mainly when we get into our, you know, great positions. We do have a nice break above our top wall, 24-hour time frame. So yes, we wait until the last 5 to 10 minutes to enter into entries. We end up getting a break above, and now either we go into the empty space here. I would love to see that 116, also that 125, or I will say, yeah, if we go back into this box here. So if we don't retest, if we end up just going back to the box, then that play is no longer valid. So that's what I'm looking at. Yo, Leah, what's up? Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, I'm ready. It's gonna be great. All right, so we did AMD TWLO. That's what I like there. Let's go over MU too. And shout out to Leah. Leah is actually one of the members here. So she joined like I think like a month or two ago. She's been doing great. So I think the ladies in the Discord are holding a lot better than the males in the Discord. So shout out to Leah, shout out to, you know, all the other ladies in the Discord. It's a great team effort. We post all of our setups. You can see, yeah, you can see the ones that do hit. So we had AMD. This was what, Friday. IWM. We had a couple good swings. And if the plays hit, cool. If the plays don't hit, that's fine. And you can see what a member did on what, Friday. We had that little gap play, and yes, I will be checking that too. So, and yeah, we post all setups. You can see the befores, you can see the afters, how we call out plays, and if they hit, they don't. I don't care. Stop loss. That's why we have stop loss to take profits. That's why we have those. And if we can get those, I'm looking for those things as well. Dude, yeah, I will say, bro, Fabby's going crazy. So I think, I'm like, yeah, you guys got to step it up if you're. So yeah, she's been going crazy. A lot of, you know, the other members as well. So, you know, I love the community. Yeah, it's been great. Shout out to Kane as well. Robin has been, you know, doing absolutely amazing too. So this is why we stick to just a few setups inside the Discord. We wait for them. If we chop, if we, you know, the markets aren't moving, I don't force anything. So you can even ask the members. Like, there'll be times where maybe we have all the setups, but we just chop the whole entire day. So I just don't force into anything. But if we have some good plays, oh yeah, definitely. So that's what I'm looking for pretty much every day. I'm catching on coming from futures. It's, yeah, so yeah, keep up the great work, Leah, for sure. All right, so now what I'm seeing here, hold on. Okay. For MU, this may be a smaller move, but I still like it. That's if we want to go up. Obviously, I'm the Put Brothers. I love my puts. You can see from Friday we had literally tons of puts. We had what, POTR, AMD, a couple other ones as well. So we'll just have to see. Personally, where are we at? So MU. All right, so there is a small move here. So yes, inside the Discord, we literally look for the same play each day. Clear gap down. I get it. Nothing wild here. But what I can see is that, yes, above that 136, so what? There's a body candle, and there's also a wick closing directly at the same price. So I'm looking for a nice body break. So 24-hour, I would love a 24-hour close. I wish it was just, you know, bigger, but yeah, it's cool. Great. 136 to 135. Not a bad move, actually. So definitely keep an eye on that. Would love to see a 24-hour close above that 136, or if I wanted to take it during the day, I would take it on a lower time frame. All right, so that was on MU. I do want to look at a couple other ones. Where are we at? So honestly, AMZN. I want to look at RIVN. And yes, if you have any requests you want me to look at, go ahead and drop them down in the comments. If you don't want me to look at anything, then you don't have to say anything at all. Yo, Juan, what's up, bro? Yo, Jake, what's up, bro? What do you see on the Qs? Dude, yeah, we can go over the Qs again. I do see something good there, so we'll go over it. Hold on one second here. Let's see. Is it better to trade pre-market or market open? Obviously, if you're trading futures, it really just depends on you. But if you're trading options, you can't trade pre-market. I wish I could though. There's times in the morning where I'll go over a play and it's what, pre-market, and it happens during pre-market. I think it was Tesla. So yeah, I think it was actually Tesla. So I wanted Tesla. I told the team members what I wanted. So this was on Friday. I told them on Friday, look, this was at 8:53 a.m. So this is like what, almost 40 minutes before market open. I wanted Tesla calls. I want target calls and SPY puts. You can see, I told the team members Tesla may be done due to that first TP, so I gave them an update. AMD puts is also what I'm looking for. So I gave an update. You can see Tesla went crazy, and we'll go over that too. But so Tesla ended up hitting my final TPs up there. Yeah, it was wild. But anyways, I do want to go over RIVN, a couple other trades as well. Yo, Steph, what's up? Ford and Microsoft. Yo, Power, what's up? All right, yeah, we'll go over all those trades there. All right, so cool. Hold on, I want to take this music back. All right, so RIVN, let's take a look here. So honestly, I gotta play RIVN tomorrow if we have a good entry, of course. All right, so let's start on a higher time frame, and then we'll work our way down. All right, so I will say, yeah, screw that higher time frame. Let's go to a lower time frame and let's see what we have here. So I do see something here. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, hold on. Let me see if that lines up. It's in a way. All right, cool. Yeah, got it. I'm playing calls on Ford. Dude, yeah, honestly, I haven't even looked at that yet. So yeah, we can take a look there. All right, so let's see. Beautiful box. Top wall there, bottom wall here. Right under us, we do have an area of no consolidation. So yes, clear gap up, no consolidation. This is what I would want to the downside, if we can. So yeah, I'm looking for a nice break on the next candle. If we can get under there, we have a nice little move down to this downside here. So yeah, that doesn't look too bad. So right now, if we're inside the box, if we're inside of consolidation, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna chill out, and yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the entry. So there's no need for me to rush into anything. Obviously, you can even see why we don't rush. I'm looking for a play like this. So you can see on Walmart what we did there. I'm looking for those great plays. So all I need is just a few, just a couple. Just having these trades. I know what I'm looking for, the same exact plays. All I need is a clear entry. Once I have the plan, once we can get those breaks and closes, this is what I'm looking at. And you can see why. I get it. I know I've been going over this Walmart trade for forever. But yes, this is what I'm looking for. This is what we're looking at. These types of plays. So RIVN, I get it. We're in this box. It's Sunday. Nothing for me to do except for just to wait. So we'll have to see there. All right, so Ford. Let's take a look. Also, Meta on the 2 hour. Dude, I think I've seen you send something in the VIP chat about that. Let's see. MSFT. So Microsoft, Meta. All right, so yeah, Meta. We'll go over Ford too. Hold on. So yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this. I do see something here. Let's go to a 24-hour, break it down. All right, so I see exactly what you're saying on Ford. Yo, Dynish, what's up? Good to see you, man. RR. Okay, yeah, we'll pull that up for you. So 1 second here. So Meta, we got that. RR. Okay, so Ford, I get it. So I will say the thing about Ford is it does love to play around. That's for certain. What I can see is this. So there is still empty space above us. As you can see, yes, we do have this clear gap down of no consolidation. This is what I would love to take to the upside. So yeah, even on it, so I do like the weekly, but I would take it on a 24-hour if we could get it. We do have a nice Potter box that needs to be broken above that 1183. Personally, I would love to see if we could take it up to this 1420. I get it. For me, at least, we are inside this area of consolidation. So no, not telling anyone to get into any plays, any trades. So yes, you all have to do your own research before doing anything. If I were going to take this on a 24-hour though, I would love to see if we can get a nice break above. Let's see. Honestly, I needed to clear this. Hold on. This 1197, so that's what I'm looking for. I feel like could take, I don't know, at least for Ford likes to play around. I would say at least maybe 2 weeks out for sure. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So, or it could take 1,000 years for it. So yeah, I will say the thing about Ford, yeah, it does like to play around. So yeah, that's pretty much my standpoint on that. Yeah, so maybe 3 years. All right, yeah, we'll keep on going though. 1 second here. And yes, I'm going to get me some water. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, we have the free chat, also the VIP chat as well. Link is in the bio if you do want to join the Discord, be a part of the team. You can see what we do here. Obviously, you don't have to join if you don't want to. I'm live pretty much every day. But yes, you can join if you do want to. All right, yeah, so give me 1 second, though. I'll be right back. Gonna grab me some H2O. And if you do join, please do your own research. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys. All right, I'm back. Got me some jackfruit too. All right, so for meta, let's go ahead and break this down. So, yeah, it was on a lower time frame what I had on this. All right, so okay, Glock. I do see two possible outcomes here that I like both. So give me 1 second, give me 1 second. So right now, maybe I'll write this down. Oh yeah, I'll definitely write this down, see if we can get this for tomorrow. So yeah, what I can see here is this. So we do have a nice little potter box here. Nice little box there. Nice top wall, nice bottom wall there. And are you ready to take out the market? Honestly, bro, yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm just going to wait for the setups, same exact plays. If we can get them, yeah, I'll definitely take some entries. But yeah, just going to stay patient. And yeah, ready for it, man. So yeah, there is a nice little move here, 5. Yeah, that looks really good. I'm going to add. All right, so what I can see here is, yes, we do have empty space above us. What looks good to me, so yeah, we do have this nice potter box that needs to be broken to the upside, this 557 area. And what am I targeting into? This empty space here. So that's what I'm looking at there. Right now, we're just in that potter box there. Obviously, we break under our bottom wall. We could see potential downside, so I see that as well. So 1 second. So yeah, both ways. Honestly, I am favoring that upside a little bit more. But I will say, yes, there are times where we do have two potential outcomes, two potential entries that we are waiting for. And I get it. You may ask me, so what side do you want? Obviously, like I said, I may be favoring the upside. And honestly, I like the upside even more because there is another box here. There's a lot more empty space up here that we could potentially go into. So yeah, I will say, yeah, I do want the upside. The upside looks great. But if it shows me that we want to go ahead and drop below, I will say, yeah, I will switch what I'm looking at and go to the downside. So that's what I'm looking at, what I'm looking for. So yeah, if you do join my Discord, I will post setups. A lot of times it's just going to be one setup for that entry. But yeah, there will be times where, so yeah, POTR, this was just one setup. Very simple, very easy. We're waiting for those breaks into those empty spaces. We get in, we get out. You can see how I call out plays. So POTR puts, what I'm looking for. But you can see the outcomes of our trades, what we are aiming for, what we're looking for. So, but yeah, there will be sometimes, I actually want to find a good example here. Give me 1 second. So hold on. I'm pretty sure it was very soon. So yeah, if this doesn't load, then we'll see. All right, so yeah, let's see. Okay, IWM, perfect example here. We have what? A move, clear gap down, no consolidation here that I will love to take to the upside. Or we have this empty space here to the downside as well. So and I posted this inside of the Discord. Both entries. If we ended up getting under this bottom wall here, I'll be taking those puts. If we break above, I'll be taking those calls. As you can see, we wanted the downside, so that's where I will be going to. So you can see those IW inputs there as well. All right, so that is on. So we got to do that QQQ. Got to do a couple other ones as well. So yeah, pretty much just building watches. I do have a couple good plays that I'm looking at. Depending on how we open tomorrow for the Qs, this is what I'm looking at. So I like it. I like it a lot. And what I can easily see here is this. Same exact thing. Each and every day. We don't change anything at all. So what I can see here is, yeah, we have this clear gap down, no consolidation. We have a nice little POTTERBOX, a nice top wall that needs to be broken. So yes, I'm looking for points of contact when I am building these areas to consolidation. So if we end up getting this nice 576 break, we do have an empty space above us. And yeah, if we end up gapping up, cool, great. So if, yeah, let's just say we end up pre-market going into this empty space, I'm not going to get into this entry, just going to wait. So yeah, that looks really good. Also downside, if we do want to break below, and hopefully we get this sometime this week. Nice little move, 576, about a $7 move down. We get under this 576.07 area, I'm targeting this empty space. So yes, I would love a 1 hour close under, or yes, lower time frame. I could have entries. 30-minute looks fine. 15-minute, nothing stopping me either. I like that. Maybe I can even try it on the 5-minute. So if I tried it on the 5-minute, I would possibly get under that 576, 77. And then having that use the box as a stop loss, and that's pretty much it. So yes, higher time frame analysis, lower time frame entry. So that's what I'm looking at there. Let's see. I can see Meta down on Monday, then rise Tuesday. So yeah, honestly, yeah, it really just depends. I could care less where we go. I could care less if we go down, we go up. For me, I have entries both ways, so we're just gonna have to see. So MSFT, let's take a look here. And I do have a play there that I am liking. Hold on, let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Let me write this down too as well. This actually looks pretty fire. So right now, I'm glad I just seen this. So yeah, we do have what? Yeah, there's a nice top wall there. There is a nice bottom wall here. So this is on a 24-hour chart. I can't see, yeah. Wait, hold on. Let's make sure there's nothing else stopping us. Okay. So what, 489 down to that 480? Yeah, that looks really good actually. So what I can see is this. Clear, nice gap up, no consolidation. Oh yeah, we get a nice, it looks like we couldn't hold on that cost base area. All I'm looking for is a 24-hour break. If we can get those entries, this entry looks good. So right now, yeah, 24-hour chart, I would love a 24-hour body candle closure. So yes, last 5 to 10 minutes, if we can get that break, I'll enter into that downside. So if that looks good, that's what I like there. When you take trades on a lower time frame, do you just break your trigger and get in, or do you wait for a candle closure then get in? So it really just depends. So for something like really valid for me, I do like to wait for those candle body closures, knowing that I can get in my, fuller position. But if I do want to, take a starter, maybe I'll take it if it's holding. So like, I think it was a couple other trades that sometimes maybe I get in the morning, but they will just be smaller entries, and I will just cut quickly. But I can also go down to a lower time frame. So if I charted on a 1 hour, I could go down to a possible 5 to 10 minute chart, and then once we get those breaks above us or below us, especially if nothing's stopping me, then yeah, I'll definitely take those entries and use that box as a stop loss. So that's just how I personally do it. So like, let's see. I think for that QQQ play I was just talking about here. So yeah, I would love a 1 hour candle body closure underneath this wall, and boom, yeah, I would definitely get in. But lower time frame. Lower time frames, I love the lower time frame entries because, you know, sometimes if I, you know, wait on a 1 hour candle closure, I may end up missing that move. So yeah, lower time frame, I love maybe even a 5 minute, maybe even a 10 minute. I could go down into and try that entry. Do you journal your entries and exits? Yes, I do end up, you know, writing down pretty much what I did right, what I could do better for the trade. So yeah, I'm pretty much learning from every single trade, even if it's a big trade like what we had WMT, we had a couple other trades, couple decent bangers that ended up happening. Gap ended up doing good. So yeah, I always, you know, figure out what's best for me, especially with the stock. So, you know, I trade just a few day trades. Obviously the swing trades will be more of a variety, but yeah, I have studied what I'm decent at for the day trades, like for the Qs, Tesla, things of that sort. Yeah, I've written down pretty much, okay, which stocks do I perform best at, which ones are okay, which ones aren't that great, and I know which ones that I do like. So this is why in my Discord, at least for the day trades, so the day trades, it's going to be just a few, but I still will get into, you know, the trades. So you can see I love the Qs. I love other entries like QQ, SPY, AMD, IWM. This is something that I am very comfortable day trading. I don't have any problem with trading at all. You can even see a couple other members end up getting into as well with me. But yeah, just a few setups for the day. Swing trades are going to be variety. Is going to be a lot different. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing there. The Discord is a journal. So yeah, honestly, in the Discord, yeah, it's great because it's not just me, you know, finding the stickers. Obviously, yes, I know exactly what I'm going to trade. I know exactly what I want to get in. But there will be times where some of my members may be like, "Yo, Lee, can you look at this trade? Can you look at that trade?" I'm like, "Wow, beautiful. I'll definitely get in." So it really just depends. I think it was on what? AEO. I think one of my members was like, "Yo, Lee, look at this really quickly." We looked at it. I was like, "Yeah, I think we're going to finish this move." So told the members what I was looking for. We ended up getting in on that AEO. So yeah, that's what we did on that play too as well. So yeah, shout out to the members as well. Yo, Parrot, yo, thanks so much for the comment, bro. So yeah, it's a very, you know, friendly Discord. I do like to keep things positive, whether if we hit the biggest trade or if I have to get stopped out, if I, you know, take a little small L on the trade, that's fine. But I know that no matter what, you know, shout out Jesus though, there will be another opportunity for sure. Once I hit 1K, dude, yeah, honestly, you can just even join the free chat too. You don't even have to join the VIP if you don't want to. But yeah, it's always there for sure. Yo, Jade, what's up? I'm ready to sign up for the Discord. How do I? So yeah, everything will be in the link in the bio. So you can, with free chat and also the VIP chat. If you do join the free chat, you can see it in the upgrade to VIP tab. And this is the VIP membership too. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So guys and gals, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Yo, Jay, yeah, I did see your comment today in the Discord, so I just liked your comment too. All right, so yeah, we'll keep on going here. after I get rid of this. So let's see. How does the Qs look to the upside? Okay, yeah, so the upside, this is what I had here, or this is what I have, at least. So this is what I'm seeing. We have this POTTERBOX here, looking for that 576 break into that empty space. So right now we're still in that consolidation. So once we can get that nice break above, looks good, looks great. So that is on the Qs. Let's see. So that is on QQQ. You guys want to see a couple other trades as well. HOOD. So yeah, I will be honest. I do like this 4 hour. This 4 hour looks good. I feel like we may end up gapping up. So we'll have to see in the morning. What looks good to me is I think we might end up finishing this move, but I do want to see if we don't. That 110 break is something that I'm looking at. So I do like that up to that 114 if we can get that. Looks good. Like, this is something that I definitely would end up taking a trade on if we end up getting it. So I will keep an eye out on that. Obviously, if we do not want to go to the upside, if we want to drop, I would let it build some structure because we do have empty space here. So that also looks really good. Yo, Green Lantern, what's up, dude? Dude, honestly, I was watching like a whole bunch of Green Lantern on the tube. I don't know why. I was just binge watching it. So what, Tesla? Yeah, gotcha, bro. So yeah, I am seeing a few good ones that I do like. I gotta go over Amazon too, so I do need to go over that as well. All right, so Tesla. Let's take a look. So yeah, as of right now, I think I did this on a 2 hour, 1 hour time frame. But yeah, what I can see is this. One second. And you know, this is something that's okay. Actually, I did this one in 24 hours. So did I do it in 24 hours? So okay, yeah, there is a 24-hour chart that looks good. That we could potentially, and I mean, yeah, just could potentially go into this empty space here. So above that 353, I do want to see if we can get that candle body closure so we can go up to that 364. But I'm also seeing that on this 1 hour. So the 1 hour is going to be a little bit more easy. What I can see here is, yes, we still have empty space. That looks good. So what do I mean? We have this clear gap up, no consolidation. If we end up, you know, getting a nice, actually I do need to make it perfect, but, so hold on, let's see. Okay, that's perfect. So yeah, we're inside of this area of consolidation, right? That looks good. If we can get a nice break under this 344, I do want to see this empty space heading all the way down to this 338. So that looks good to me. I do like it a lot. As of right now, so I post all the setups. What would I do in this situation? Absolutely nothing, because for one, we are inside of this POTTERBOX. So for inside of consolidation, I'm not going to give a crap about it. I'll just go cut the grass, go do whatever, read a book, who knows. But once we do end up getting this nice break under this bottom wall, nice closure, nice lower time frame entry, this is what I've been looking for. A nice break under this 344 into that empty space, that 338. So yeah, it looks really good. That's what I'm liking. If we can get it, we'll have to see as well. So let's see. Amazon. Oh yeah, I haven't even went over this yet. So we already tapped into that first take profit, but screw that. That's no longer irrelevant right now. Oh man, I hate to say it. Hold on, I hate to say it. Okay, never mind. I think we may be good. I think we might be good here. So yeah, I would have drawn my wall here, but I still have a great feeling about this empty space. What I'm looking at here is this. We do have beautiful, beautiful setup here. So yeah, I got a lot of setups that I'm liking for this week. Yeah, it looks good. I do like this. This one would definitely be like a smaller day trade, of course. Down to that 228, 232 area. Yeah, actually looks really good. So, and yes, each trade we look for the same method. We don't, change anything at all. Yo, Jay, thanks for the follow. We appreciate it, man. So yeah, from entry to exit, middle of the move, we have exactly what we want, which is that 230-31 area. So yeah, what am I looking for now? I'm looking for a nice candle body closure underneath this level. If we can get it, yeah, looks good. Right now, buyers are in control, so if we end up rejecting this, we may end up pushing back up. So that's what I like on AMZN. That honestly looks very good. So same thing, how to, so we can have plays, so we can have a clear move down that we would love to take up. We can also have a clear move up that we would love to take down. So it really works both ways. We just have to pretty much wait. And no, I'm not saying that, oh, every trade hits, yada yada, but yeah, I'm looking for those higher time frames. And yeah, I'll be honest, there will be times where I do have to, stop out of a trade. I do have to get out of the trade. But once we can get these entries, this is what I'm looking for. One second here, I got to do something for TikTok. They're making me do a puzzle right now. Hold on. Okay, I got the puzzle correct. So one second here, guys. All right. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at on all those other plays. Microsoft, I do like that. Amazon, I'm liking that. HOD, I do like that a lot too. Tesla, I do like it too. RR. So, let's see. So, Dynash, what's up? I hope you're still in here, but if you're not, no worries. So, what I can see here, that play ended up hitting after it took some turbulence. Ooh, yeah, I like it a lot. I like that 4 hour, but let's just go ahead and break this down. On a, ooh, yeah, this looks good. This looks great. I like it. Yo, Kent, what's up? What's up? Good to see you, Dynasty. Yeah, I didn't forget about you. So yeah, got this pulled up. I do like this 2 hour though. This 2 hour looks good, at least to me. We still have this nice gap up here. So this is what I would love to take to this downside. I will say, nice top all there. Yeah, beautiful bottom all there. So we do have an area that needs to be broken. If we do end up dropping under that 238, I do like to see that 213. But hold on, give me 1 second though. I do see some upside too, so that's just one potential outcome that that I will look for. I'm also seeing, so this also looks really good to me. Top all there, bottom all here. And I will say this is a little bit of a bigger move, I will say. We do have, so if we get above that 270 area, I would love to see that 300, that 3, area being hit there. So that looks honestly really good. Entry, exit, middle of the move, we have exactly what we want, which is this middle of this move. So yeah, right now, where are we at? Both ways, we're still in this consolidation area. So, like I'm saying, I would just wait for this entry. Would love to see if we could get, the upside or the downside there. So that's what I'm seeing there. So if we can get a nice breakdown, I can see that. Also, if we can, get this upside movement, that also looks really, really good. So it actually doesn't look too bad. Looks really good. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning back into the live stream. I really appreciate it. You all tuning back in. So yeah, I got a couple good plays that I will be looking forward to for this week. And yeah, it's going to be a great week. So thank you all so much for tuning back into the live stream. And yeah, if you do want to join the Discord, you can either join the free chat or the VIP chat. Obviously, you don't have to join. You can even join my free live streams as well. I'm live every day. But yeah, link is in the bio for the Discord if you do plan on joining. So yes, you can, and yes, that's, if you do join the free chat, upgraded VIP is also there. But yes, thank you all so much. I will be on morning stream around like 8:20 or so a.m. Eastern time. So yeah, I'll be on stream like an hour before market even opens. But yes, I will be doing a lot of work inside the Discord. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning back in. Hope you all have a blessed night. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much.